mentioned something about the offense yesterday, more diverse. When did it hit you that you said, I want to add to the playbook?
Well, I knew it the whole time. Just last year, I just didn't think we could retain a lot of complication. And, it was just trying to teach them just basic spacing, how to play out of certain situations and things like that. But I just feel like those, with the young kids being a year older, and the guys that we brought in coming from places that, they had some really good offensive coaches, I felt like this group can handle more stuff to where we get different movements, cutting, things like that. And they're picking it up pretty good.
Was last year more of a heavy on pick and rolls in isolation and not as deep?
Definitely more of that. We didn't have a lot of post-up options, especially after Ennis was gone, and so it was much more pick and roll and open attacks.
When you look at last year, correct me if I'm wrong, it seemed like there was a point where developing young guys was prioritized over wins and losses. Is there a pecking order coming into this season? Is it winning games, developing guys, and then something like that?
Yeah, and at the end of the day, development, it should always be happening, I feel. And, but I do feel like this group is more ready to win a little more than last year. And so we're challenging them to go out and win every game that we play in. And, through competition and fighting for your minutes and your spot, you will develop.
And did they just get the playbook, the offensive playbook, and did they get it a couple weeks ago, or have they just learned?
No, we're learning it right now. We worked, we talked about spacing and fundamentals and stuff through our individual workouts and small group workouts. So we got to implement some concepts in those situations. But the total, we wanted to put it out here on the floor and show them together. That's going to be dependent on them. Yeah, absolutely. You're fighting for your minutes in practice against talented players. We're still going to need those guys to win games. They're going to have to play well to help us win games. And the minutes will be determined on, performance.
How intriguing is a guy like Portis? And when you coached against him, what did you know Bobby Portis? How intriguing is he for you?
He's very versatile. The fact that he shot almost 40% from three last year. He's a guy that's really good at rolling into the pocket and making plays out of the pocket. He's an underrated passer. You can run offense through him in the low post and elbow areas. And defensively, I think he's gotten a bad rap. I watch him on film, and he does a lot of good things helping his teammates and rebounding the basketball.
What have you seen from Alfred Payton so far?
Intensity. He is a tough cookie.
How much does a group like this with the young guys, how much do they need that, or does it help them?
No, it's just that it raises the level. He really brings a lot out of Dennis and Frank and the other guys with his level of intensity and the way he competes.
There's been so much talk about the point guard situation. Can you envision playing two or three of those guys at the same time?
Yeah, absolutely.
Frank and Alfred?
Absolutely.
How would you too much of a three-point shooter prior to this point? Is that a part of this game that you guys think you can maybe unleash a little more?
Well, what we're going to try to do is slowly build it the right way. With fundamentals and simplification, and but at the end of the day, I want him to be himself. I don't want him trying to be Steph Curry. That's not, Steph is, there's certain guys in this league that's what they do. Alfred is a pace guy. He's an attacker. I think he's a big guard that can post some guards. So I want him to keep being himself, but at the same time, we will continue to grow his shot.
He seems like a guy, a pain in the neck to play against, a guy that is going to battle you.
Yeah, he's an irritant. And I love the fact that he rebounds the ball. Like, he goes and gets the ball. You saw last year, he had like 3 triple-doubles in a row. The guy just is always engaged. He's always trying to help his team win. And like I said, he's got an edge to him that I like.
How would you characterize your new offensive playbook? Like, it's obviously not the triangle.
So I can't wait to read this story.
He wants you to give him his headline.
Yeah. I don't know, Bern, but I know I just want to get the ball over half court quickly. I want to get the ball moving. I want to get a lot of guys involved in the game with the understanding of whoever's got it going that night, we got to keep that guy going. You know, we're going to be an attacking team, a team that gets into the paint. I want to be a team that gets to the foul line.
Do you want to embrace kind of the threes and layups type of offense, or do you still want to integrate mid-range stuff?
I still feel like at the end of the day, you know, putting pressure on the rim is the #1 priority. I think that's where it creates everything else. We got more three-point shooting this year, so I expect for us to maybe shoot a few more threes and make a few more threes. But at the end of the day, if guys are good pull-up jump shooters, I want them shooting that shot with confidence if they're open.